Well, looks like the chickens are hungry. Yeah, I see you. All right, I'll be out there in a minute. Hey, thanks again for coming to check us out here today at New York Coturnix. We're just taking a quick drive right now. We're running a few errands. Well, I'm running a few errands. It's not really that busy of a day, but I wanted to get some stuff done. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I figured I'd also do a quick video since I got the car camera set up, mounted now, and just wanted to go, over a few quick things. Maybe a continuation on the reason why I started doing this in the first place. And one of the main reasons that I wanted to touch on, just to bring it back to that first video, which if you haven't seen that, you can view that if you click on that link up top. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is definitely having your own sustainable source of protein, or a sustainable source of food coming directly from your property or the place you rent from. So let's just say, you have an apartment in an apartment building. That doesn't stop you from being able to actually grow vegetables and stuff like that. Maybe if you have a terrace, you could raise a couple of quail out on your terrace if you're into that, or if your property management allows for that. Also, if you have a little bit more space, it does become more of an option. You have more space to do things. You have more space to grow things, of course. You have more space to let poultry live or graze or whatever you want to call it. But again, having a sustainable source of protein is the major reason that I got into this in the first place. Secondly, and this is one of the biggest things also, I love to learn. So every day with this, I get to learn something new, and I also get to share what I learned with you guys. And in turn, you guys teach me a lot. I've learned a lot from YouTube. I've learned a lot from Facebook in the months approaching, me getting started with quail, and ever since then. And I continue to learn. I'm going to continue to do this so I can learn. What I'm looking to get into pretty soon, I've done my research on this. It turns out there's not a lot of mobile slaughter businesses here in Western New York. Mobile slaughter, these are the folks that'll come through with the truck and take care of the dispatching and processing of your livestock for you. And turns out there's a few. Most of them are in central New York, in less urban areas of the state, which of course makes sense. But we do have a lot of country areas that are in Erie County, in Wyoming County, closer to where we are right now. So I plan on doing a little bit more research so I can get into it and possibly serve those areas. Mobile slaughter, again, is probably a very profitable area. I've been doing a lot of research, and it seems that a lot of folks who do homesteading, who do farming, don't like to dispatch and process their own animals, which I don't have a problem with. I mean, I'm not a murderous cretin or anything like that, but I respect the process, and I'm willing to be a part of that process. Gotta watch the road. Folks can't drive today. Let me get in front of this guy. Now, a lot of folks, still, even with everything going on today after 2020, beginning of 2021, they still don't seem to see the value in being able to take care of yourself and being responsible from point A to point B when it comes to your food. I know food isn't in the news all the time, but food is in your belly all the time. Food is in your mind all the time. What are you thinking about? I don't want to be in a situation where if, grocery stores have to close down one day, I'm ass out. I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want anybody in my family to be in that situation, and I hope it never comes to that, but we don't know what's going to happen. Moving forward, there's so much conflict in this world. There is so much question in this world. There is just so much trash going on right now that why wouldn't you want to be a responsible adult and take care of your family the best way you can? The best way to do that is to stay prepared. I am not a conspiracy theorist by any means. But I do avoid shit like the plague, if you will. I avoid shit like the plague. If something happens, I want to be prepared. I don't want to be looked at as a nut job in the process, but hey, if that's what you want to see, that's what you want to see. But at the end of the day, you know, it becomes an issue of who's prepared, who's not, who's the ant, who's the grasshopper, these sorts of things. So I just wanted to, again, touch on these subjects, or this subject, just to remind you again why I'm still doing this, why I started doing this in the first place. And I definitely want to say, if you have, you know, any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. If you have any, you know, reasons of your own why you're doing this or want to comment, I'd definitely love to hear it. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because we're constantly doing new things on the channel, and that's the best way to stay informed real time. So again, I'd like to thank you for coming to check us out here today at New York Coturnix. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off because I looked down at my speedometer. Looks like I'm doing about, well, I was doing about 50. I'm doing 39 right now, and I don't want to be too distracted and speeding through the streets while I'm trying to, you know, talk to you guys. So again, leave a like for the video, subscribe to the channel for more, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever anything new happens. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks again from New York Coturnix.